Hey y'all, Sean here. Want to give you guys a little insight. First off, thanks for coming to the video on my channel. Please hit like and subscribe if you haven't done so. I greatly appreciate it. I'm somewhat semi-new to the vlogging experience, and I really suck as a vlogger, so I'm adding a little bit of audio on top of the video that I shot. So what's going on today is it's a light wind day. The conditions are switchy. The winds are blowing from the south, southwest, and the west, and just flipping at oddball times. Just very odd. Thermic activity was directly straight up. Not angled like they typically are when the wind's blowing. Typically, it's almost like coming up and then angled, kind of like a dust devil forms, or like a tornado, if you just a wild imaginative visual. You understand what I'm talking about. So the thermals were straight up and down. It was very switchy. The other pilots had mentioned to me that they noticed it was switchy as well, so I'm glad it wasn't just me. Right here, I'm pointing out on the screen, you may not be able to make it out from the GoPro, but there is a hot air balloon directly in front of me that I was watching take off. So I was trying to point that out to not only the camera, the audience, but I was also trying to point that out to the guys on the ground. Getting ready to take off. Like, look, there's a hot air balloon. Check it out, y'all. So it was pretty cool. There were actually like 2 or 3 balloons that took off from that area. Pretty sweet.
Check the surge. Check the surge. There we go. That's bumpy, but it's no big deal.
Right here in particular are a few of the Columbus, Ohio PPG pilots. They're all lined up. There's 4 different gliders there. They're doing their pre-flights and trying to get comms working. And they're going to get ready to take off here shortly in a few minutes. Probably about 10 minutes, something like that. I don't know. I was kind of loitering around, waiting on these guys to get off the ground so I can fly with them. here in a second is going to be a butt hooker of 5. Now at that point, I was merely trying to point out the fact that not only was I in the middle of a turn, but I had a tip collapse. I wasn't 100% sure on how big it was because I went off the field. I felt as I was turning left, the left side of the wing went completely limp noodle, and any of my experiences kiting my wings, when it goes like that, you need to correct it immediately because that is a collapse. And as I corrected the wing, I reinflated the sail and was off like nothing ever happened. But however, I did hear the collapse, I did feel the collapse, I did feel the reinflation, and I'd say I handled that pretty damn well, considering I've only been flying for about 2 years. So yeah, I'd say that was pretty good. Just feel, knowing that not only was it about to collapse, but that partial collapse did happen, and I was able to recover it at that low of an altitude. Now, I definitely would not suggest a new pilot fly low, especially on a semi-new glider to them, and as far as flying goes. There's something to be said about knowing your experience level and knowing where you're comfortable. And what I was doing there was trying to ease myself into being comfortable flying low, but not get used to it. When the collapse happened, that was a good eye-opener of, hey, this is why they say don't fly midday, and why they say don't fly low. Because quite frankly, when you're a new pilot, or you were a pilot, 90% of your problems are going to be when you're in the lower altitude phase. Generally, if there's a problem up high, it's no big deal. You've got enough time to correct it before you smack the ground. Whereas when you're really low, I would say probably 50 feet or below, and that's where it's really dangerous for newer pilots and people that have a lower skill set and skill level. So please, guys, don't go flying low unless you're experienced with one, your glider, and two, you're experienced in the air for a set number of time. So that way you know where you sit. It's important to know what you can handle and what you cannot. And when you find out what you cannot, that is generally when either you get hurt or your equipment gets broke. So please keep that in mind, guys. Oh yeah, I'm gonna give a shout out to some of these cats here, some serious vloggers, Mr. Tucker Gott, Mark Honeycutt, Woody's Gamer Tag, Mark Amison, all you cats. You probably noticed it, maybe you didn't. Generally, right now at this point, I'd be adding music, but no, I want to torture you with the sound of my voice. Let me show you its features. But anyhow. I cut the volume down a little bit on the footage, so that way you guys aren't hearing all the time, because after a while it just gets freaking old, I really need to I don't know, maybe I need to contact Kyle Oakley. Hey man, I'd like to figure out where you're getting all that funky fella at, or I don't necessarily need funky fella, but something to mix things up, so that way it's not all the time, because I'll admit, hell, half the time I don't even watch my own videos because I can't stand it, because, well, editing sucks and video production sucks, and it just sucks. So I did y'all a solid, yay, all you professional vloggers out there. I took a note from you guys, and I turned the volume down a little bit, so and I'm adding commentary. So I think I deserve a cookie, at least a cookie, maybe a muffin, not bran, something, maybe blueberry, or strawberry, or hell, I'll even take some tacos. Now, half the time when I'm flying, either I'm talking to the camera or I'm talking to myself. And I'd say probably 85% of the time, I'm forgetting about the camera. I'm just talking to myself, because, well, everybody does it. And if you say you don't, you're full of shit, because you do. You talk to yourself all the time, you just don't realize it. Just thinking different thoughts and just working things out in my head, just, thinking about things. A lot of times, mindset is key. And when I'm flying, I like to fly, but I also like to think about things that I can solve, or just different things, things I could solve, things I could do better, things I could do differently, what I aspire to do in the future, what I would like to accomplish, just things like that, So a lot of the times, I don't do before I fly, hey guys, we're going out here and doing this field trip and all that, blah, 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 blah. I try to make it interactive with the viewers and things like that. I really suck at that, because half the time I forget. I'm busy trying to get to the field, not, express my field tripdom and how I'm going, and, shooting footage of the roads and the shitty traffic here in Columbus and all the potholes and all that crap. That's just a whole lot of editing and staring at a screen of crap that I really just don't care about, because I love to fly, and that's what I love to have the footage of. A lot of times I use this footage for myself. I do not film every single flight. I like to keep the important at the important and the non-important at the non-important. And unfortunately, video footage is non-important. When it's dealing with my life and my skill set, I want to perfect that first and foremost, and then the footage will come afterwards. So evidently I'm learning, because I'm doing audio commentary over this video, coming up with things to talk about. Quite frankly, this is not scripted. I'm not reading anything. I'm not writing anything. That's just how it goes. So yeah, I figured this one was probably going to suck, but it's getting better because I'm talking to y'all. So, if thumbs downer guy gets in there, thumbs downer guy, haters going to hate because they ain't. So hate away, because if they ain't hating, you ain't doing nothing right. So, if the thumbs downer guy has to visit me, then so be it. He's visited everybody else. Just a matter of time before he starts disliking all my videos, which is fine. I'm not about the likes or dislikes. I'm about sharing some of the instances of some of the flights that I have, and just having it for a keepsake. Because at some point in time, I'm going to be 80, 90 years old, too old to fly, and I'm not going to be able to make trike sexy like Gorilla. It's just not going to happen. Maybe I might be able to make trike sexy like Gorilla, but by the time I get to the age where I'm going to be using a trike, odds are I'm probably not going to be sexy anymore. Maybe a beer gut, maybe a beard, a whole bunch of crazy chaos. So, I figure I would take this time and address you guys, the watchers, the listeners, and the followers, and thank y'all for being there and subscribing and liking my videos. I know they're kind of rough, and they're really rough. That's just all there is to it. And I appreciate y'all following along my journey, because I intend on doing this for quite some time, and I'm bound to get better with my video production as my flying's gotten a lot better. So look at me learning. Woo! But I'm getting there. So, thanks for hanging out and sticking it out with me, guys. And, if you got a friend that's interested in flying, be sure to show them some of the footage, you know, and it doesn't even have to be my footage. It's I think it's a great sport. It's entertaining, not just to me but other people watching, and it's just an altogether good time, man. The community is a good tight knit community, and everybody's there to help everybody else and to be there and support each other. So it's been a really good community, and I'm very proud of the community for being as outstanding as they've been. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome, man.
Down. Good. Yeah. There we go, guys.